Hello and welcome back to the Cosmic Goddess channel. My name is Fola and I am so glad to be back to do my monthly readings for you. This is for my Leo collective and this will be for the month of August. Now I was doing 2 readings a month, but I'm going to just stick to one. I'm going to get those 12 readings down a month before I add 24 or go to 24 rather. But yes, Leos, this is for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and anywhere that you have Leo in your chart, you can apply this reading to that area of your life. Let's get into the reading. All right, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like this video if you like this video. Tap that button, tap the subscribe button, and then tap the button again, and then make sure that you get a notification for all the videos that I post. It takes nothing to subscribe. All it takes is your love and care. All right, Leos, this is for the month of August. Spirits, ancestors, guides, allow me to tap into the energy of the Leo collective. I'm going to pull a full Celtic cross so we can get a nice in-depth message. And then I will be clarifying with my Animal Spirit Oracle as well as some other Oracle decks, all right? This is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck by Krans. And so I've been using the Animal Spirit, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle, but I decided to purchase this deck from Krans, and I don't know, I'm really excited. I love working with them in tandem because this deck also has a lot of animals in it to tell the story. So yeah, let's get into it. Will be the energy of Leo for August. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Leo. What messages need to come through for my Leo collective? Last one. All right. Overall energy. The Chariot reversed. Oof. This is about wrangling your emotions. It could also be about a delayed destination. So like maybe you had a trip that's planned or you need to get somewhere anyway, and it's not really working out for you. Crossing you is the 3 of Cups. This is an very interesting version of the 3 of Cups because it's a water card, but it's got solar plexus energy and root chakra energy, even some sacral in there. Very, very orange, yellow, red, less blue. I feel like there's excitement involved in this. Maybe it's that our expectations of whatever it is that we want to do, go to, achieve, accomplish, the expectations outweigh the result or whatever it is that like you actually ended up doing. 5 of Cups is at the bottom of this. Sadness, woe is me energy, but like it's like a somberness of this is what I wanted, this is what I wanted. Interesting. 5 of Cups, 3 of Cups equals a 2 of Cups. Harmony. Friendship and love. You were just at the world. Oh, you were literally just at the world. Okay, so you're coming from a high. You're like riding a high. And then there's like a kink in your plan. Is it a chink or a kink in your plan? There's something in the way. There's a rock in your shoe. There we go. Death reversed is heading this. Okay. All right. So it's like you figured out exactly what you need to do. You figured out what needs to be done. You crossed a threshold. And you were very excited about it. You were happy about it. And then it feels like something is dragging you back. Like you achieved something. You broke down a barrier. But there's something that's like a remnant from the past that's it's still impeding you. You're about to go to the Son of Cups reversed. It's a block in your creativity, a block in your open-heartedness. You're at the Star. So you're... Okay. So with being at the Star, with seeing the World card in our rear view mirror, but having death on top of that reversed, maybe that's a time of healing though. It could be. But there's this 5 of Cups at the bottom that's causing this. So it's like you're trying to sail to new emotional waters. You're trying to dig yourself out of, I want to say whole. The word whole is coming up. You're trying to get to the Star. You're clamoring to get to the Star, that little crack of light in the tunnel at the end. But there's like one final barrier, one final thing that you need to achieve. But with that 3 of Cups, I'm going to pull clarifying cards. That 3 of Cups being the thing. Make sure that you are wary of who you surround yourself with. Because sometimes you can be in a good place, but because your friends or your family or anybody that you're spending your time with, people at work, aren't in a good place, that energy can bog you down. That energy can become your energy, and it's really not yours. It's just kind of swallowing you up. What's surrounded by this? 7 of Cups reversed. Wow. For the Moon and the Sun in this card. Polar opposites. This 7 of Cups in reversed. Yeah, it's like you know exactly what you need. You know exactly what you need and what you've been looking for. But there's this push and pull. It's like the sun versus the moon in that cup. Or in that card, in the cup. It's kind of like a battle. Hopes and fears is the 3 of Swords, separation, heartbreak, anxiety, and most likely outcome. 6 of Cups. Look at that big old family tree. Well, it doesn't have to be family, but it's roots. It's where you come from. What makes you, you know? Like if you think about the tree as only being a physical manifestation on top the earth of what really this tree is made of underneath. Some of you might be digging into family issues. Not in a bad way, but in a like, let's resolve this and settle it type of way. You may be doing some inner child work. We have the 2 of Wands reversed and the 9 of Wands reversed. Wow. Interesting. 9 of Wands reversed at the bottom of the deck. The Moon, High Priestess reversed. That is interesting to me. This is about planning for your future by resolving past wounds. I'm going to use the unknown oracle. Can I get a clarification for the world card? Tell me about the world card that we were previously in. Why is this world card here for my Leos? Dragon. Interesting. Something has come to light. It's like an awareness of who you are, who you've been, who you will be. So tell me about this Chariot reversed. Gazelle. Gazelle speaks of anxiety and overly being cautious of potential dangers. So it's one thing to be aware, there's another thing to be hyper vigilant. And Gazelle is hyper vigilant at all times of the possible impending danger. Tell me about this Three of Cups. Bear and owl. Interesting. Can I get another clarify for the Three of Cups? Empress. Interesting. Okay. Let's just take a look at these cards. Okay, so that Three of Cups being there, it may mean that it's time to come out of hiding. It's time to create with others. It's time to I want to read this owl card. It may not be something that you're necessarily excited about, coming out of hiding, working with others. Yeah, their energy might not be sitting with you the way that you'd like it to, but it is necessary. Let's go to owl. Abundance, clairvoyant treasures. The owl is a mysterious and otherworldly creature found in folklore from east to west. The white owl in this particular deck is the companion of goddess Lakshmi, there we go, and presents wealth, beauty, and good fortune. When the owl card appears, it's an omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. With owl wisdom on your side, you'll see and know exactly what to do with this boon, how it can further serve your dharma and bring abundance to the world. Trust that the wellspring of treasures is infinite, generous, trusting, secure. So there's a need to entrust. There's a need to entrust your creative ventures, your feminine energy with others. But you're scared. With that gazelle energy, you are scared. You've been in hibernation. You've been in a time of collecting yourself, and now it's time to step out and basically put your money where your mouth is and work with other people. Tell me about this Five of Cups. That's quick. Any more for the Five of Cups? Oh, okay, well, maybe we'll just take the first one. We'll glance at the other ones. Five of Cups, it's hawk, shark, hummingbird, fire ant, deer, bat, and zebra. Hawk. Let's definitely read hawk. This is beautiful. I think hawk says spirit is on your side. Spirit has your back. Watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. Yeah, there's a suspicion. There's a suspicion lurking. It's like the little teeny tiny things that don't go exactly the way that you want. You're freaking out about them. But you just came from this space of being in the dragon, of understanding where you're meant to go. Yeah. So it's like it's a habit. It's a nervous habit that you have of overanalyzing. Hmm. Let's see. Tell me about the death reversed. Tell me about death reversed. Ah. Cheetah and oyster. Whoo! All right. So cheetah is about your competitive spirit, and oyster is about, clamming up. That's funny, clamming up. But it's about like protecting your inner jewels. So maybe it's like a tendency of you to be somewhat stingy with either your ideas or sharing space with other people, letting people see the vulnerable side of you, which you have to do in order to create with other people. You have to allow your guards to relinquish a little bit. Definitely. Let's go to this cheetah. Come on. Where you at? Listen, if I hit oyster first, then it is what it is. Oyster, there we go. Patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. Yeah. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it that you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. Yeah. Oh, look, literally went out of balance. Reluctant, gripping, clams up. So me using that the little clam pun, they did it too. Yeah, you might have a tendency to withdraw, to try to hold on to your energy, to try and save your energy for fear. And cheetah is about masculine energy, achievement, solar force, and action. Yeah. So that death reversed is all about moving forward with determination and understanding what gifts you possess. Try not to withhold, because it's one thing if you're like, this is my super secret, top secret recipe and nobody should know. Yeah, don't like put that stuff on the internet so that everybody knows your recipe and it's not top secret anymore. It loses value. But make sure you're not holding back, especially when you are trying to collaborate. Tell me about the Son of Cups reversed. Moth and octopus. Oh. So this screams about a tendency to attach to anything. Attach to anything that gives you attention, anything that makes you feel some semblance of being special. This is oversharing. It's TMI. It is definitely needy energy, we'll say. Needy energy with moth, or with octopus and moth together. But let's read moth. Let's go into moth. Just a little bit. Impulsive, hasty, wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, and burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of the great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it were easier or different. Don't idealize anybody. That's part of thinking the grass is greener on the other side, is thinking that everybody's life or somebody else's life is perfect and this is the way that it needs to be, and I want to ascend like that and I want to be them, and that's not good. That's speaking from a place of insecurity. It's also not always true. Like, you're speaking from a place of not knowing their life. Instead of sinking into your own life, being grateful for the things that you are doing, pushing forward and pioneering ahead. Don't overshare with people. Sometimes it's hard to know when you are oversharing, but if you are coming from a place of trying to impress people or from a place of complaining about where you're at, you're probably oversharing. Unless it's something that you're experiencing with another person, try to pull back a little bit. Tell me about the star. I'm clarifying with I'm going to take the top card and nothing else, because wow. Did I take another? Oh, Hierophant. Father of Cups reversed. All right, let me get an oracle card for the star. Tell me about the star. Whoa, tarantula and turtle. Okay, so this is about marrying your decision to go to the next step. That world card was there. The dragon is there. That is you seeing yourself completely and fully, seeing your whole self. Now, the goal for the star is to make a decision. You're at a crossroads. You see the two, it could be multiple avenues, but you see the avenues clearly ahead of you. The Hierophant speaks of doing what you know is right. Father of Cups reverse speaks of possibly overreacting, letting your emotions take the wheel. So it's like a push and pull of that. What do you know is right versus what are you feeling overwhelmingly in this moment? And how can you use turtle to settle into your energy, to satiate yourself, to calm yourself, to tap back into your intuitive powers and make the right decision? Go towards the star. I'm going to read the star for you. Come on. Hope, peace of mind. Standing outside on a dark night, you gaze up at the stars and sense glimmer of wonder and hope, glimmers of wonder and hope. Even though you can't find concrete answers to life's many questions up there in the sky, you can't help but feel comforted and renewed. Such is the energy of the star card. It is not about actions or situations. It's simply about connecting to the part of you that is hopeful and serene. This force will bring light back into your life and infuse you with positivity. A lovely card. Making a conscious choice to infuse loving energy into your life. When you have the chance or are presented with the obstacle, connecting to your higher powers, understanding what the right avenue for you is, settling in, maybe doing breath work, maybe doing a meditation, maybe doing some yoga, maybe saging yourself. Any practices that will help to bring you down and connect you back to your intuition, like the turtle, so that you can make that decision. All right. Tell me about the Seven of Cups reversed. Whale. All right. I want pull another card. Tell me about the Seven of Cups and Whale. Whoa. Tell me about the Seven of Cups and Whale. Seven of Pentacles reversed. That's two sevens out there. 7 is a time of adjustment. It's a time of weighing your options. The fact that both cards are reversed may mean that you need to it may mean that you need to take more time to really choose, because 7 of Cups reversed means you have options. You may have your sights on one, or you may have an overflowing of options that is daunting you. 7 of Pentacles speaks of impatience. It speaks, having it reversed speaks of impatience. It speaks of an unwillingness to shift. And the Whale speaks of finding your calm, finding avenues of self-care, kind of almost like my turtle over there, so that you can tap into your inner wisdom. It's about finding a way to readjust. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Oh, too many. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Give me 1 or 2 cards, please. Crocodile came out. Anything else come out? No. Spending time with family. Crocodile is a cooling off period. It's a resting period. It's a time to, once again, kind of like the turtle, to resubmerge into the water, to go back to home, to go back and recharge. Tell me about the Six of... Oh. The Devil reversed. Yeah. Letting go of the things that are holding you back, letting go of any vices, letting go of a feeling of being restricted, allowing yourself to settle back into who you are by taking time off, or at least recharge time to gather with the people who love you. Can I get an overall for the reading? I want to get... what deck am I going to pull from? I want to pull from the Work Your Light Oracle. Yeah. Because we started off with harnessing our emotions, harnessing our ability to co-create, putting down our hypervigilance, stepping into a place of acceptance and love rather than fear. Spirit, ancestors, guides, what messages do my my Leos need to hear? What messages do my Leos need to hear? All right. We have align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? We have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, and warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Wow. Don't be afraid to show your gifts, because that is part of answering your deepest calling, is allowing people to see them. Allowing these gifts to be used not just by you in private, but to add to the collective. I want to read Align Your Life and then Warrior Woman. This book never has anything in order. Oh, but I found Warrior Woman first, so we're going to read her. You are here for a reason. You are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-led life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts, and the more resistance we have towards answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and for the famous line, "I am not afraid, I was born to do this." But the thing that courage is, that is not possible without fear. But the thing about courage is that it is not possible without fear. So if you are feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. And courage comes from living from the heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, as uncomfortable as it might feel, it's actually a sign that you are on the right track. Have you answered your deepest calling? The devil also speaks of relinquishing fears. And with crocodile and the 6 of Cups, make sure that you are not bottling your fears inside. Maybe it's time to find somebody who you can talk through them with, so that they're not gripping you. And instead, sometimes it's or maybe even just journaling, but sometimes when you have somebody to echo back to you what you're thinking, or who can be impartial, you can dig through those fears instead of being afraid of them. You can decipher what they actually mean. And by doing that, you can then follow their intention for your life, because everything that shows up in your life is intended. Whether it's intended to scare you or to uplift you. Fear can just be crippling, but it can also tell us more about ourselves. So that's what I have to say about that. Align your life. What is in your life that no longer is in alignment with who you truly are? We are cyclical beings in a constant state of change, of evolution, of growth. Change is one of the only certainties of life. When you resist your cyclical nature, you resist life and feel stuck. Many of us have learned to be who the world wants us to be, but there comes a time when it is harder to hold on to this facade than it is to embrace who we truly are, to surrender to how we have changed and aligned life to that way of being. If you've pulled this card, you are being called to let go of who you once were, or the things that you once defined yourself by, the job, the relationship, and the mask you wore, and to embrace who you truly are now, to courageously step into the person that you came here to be in full authenticity, to embrace your weirdness and your uniqueness. Perhaps you have outgrown some relationships or circumstances, and it is time to reassess and bring all of the parts of your life into alignment so they are congruent with who you truly are today. What I was hearing while I was speaking or reading that was the beginning. The fact that this world, sorry, I'm biting my lip. The fact that this world card and the dragon card are so clearly where you just were, it's like kind of like being in a simulation, being able to see yourself as you react and interact, but like knowing, having the sound mind of knowing what's truly right for you, what needs to go, where do you need to step up, what is actually calling to you. And this awakening, just because I'm not reading it doesn't mean it's any less important. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. It's like you saw what you needed to do, you're being presented with a test or a challenge, and your challenge is to integrate the newer version of yourself, leave the fears behind. Crossroads. Make the decision. And maybe there is some recalibrating that needs to be done with this Six of Cups and the crocodile and the devil in reverse. Maybe you need to take some time to do that, to actively integrate. And this is just because the Three of Cups is here crossing. If the people in your life are not allowing you to integrate the new version of yourself, or if they're presenting a blockage, then take this as an opportunity. Don't go back to who you were before, but take this as an opportunity to show up the way that you want to. Yeah, you have to take the steps. All right. Are there any more? Let's do my crystals. Last little bit. I know this has been a long reading. Spirits, ancestors, guys, what crystals do my Leos? What crystals do my Leos need for the month of August? What crystals do my Leos need for the month of August? All right. We got Sunstone. Dropped it. Sunstone, take pleasure in the things you do. Carnelian, feed your creativity. Ooh, a lot of sacral energy. Turquoise, prioritize your health. And was there another one? Or is that all of them? I think that was all of them. 3. So we've got heart chakra, sacral. Prioritize your health, take pleasure in the things you do, and feed your creativity. All right. Thank you so much, Leos. I hope you have a wonderful August. I will see you next month. I'll also be releasing a bunch of different readings, some pick-a-card readings, just things to keep you guys satiated, some transit readings, definitely, and my weekly reading. So join me for those if you would like to. But if not, I will see you in August for the next monthly reading. Bye now. Bye.